Hi everybody, in this video I'm going to share with you 10 reasons why I've stopped playing Zooba. Well, kind of. I haven't totally given up on it. It's still on my phone. I still am playing like right now to make this video, but I don't really play the game anymore. It's been months since I've last played or even uploaded a video. So the first reason why I've stopped playing Zooba is because it's just really hard to keep up with. There are too many characters that are coming up all the time, every month, every couple of months, and you have to buy these characters to kind of stay relevant and to enjoy the game. When a new character comes, you are kind of excited about it. You want to play with this new character, but the characters are very, very expensive. Like, I wouldn't be upset about this at all. The only issue is that every character is like $100, and who's trying to spend $100? Now, I don't buy characters for $100 ever. So what I've done in the past when I was playing Zooba a lot to wait until bye bye Larry is to wait until the prices are dropped, and the prices are not dropped very frequently, right? So you have to wait till like 2 months, 3 months when they're ready to drop the prices a little bit for you, and that's a long wait. So reason number 2 why I stopped playing Zooba is because of the kinds of sales that they have. My experience is that they have sales that don't really give you what you are looking for. Sometimes, let's say they would advertise a new item that came out, which is pheromone or like happy treats or whatever, one of these premium items that you have to buy that gives you basically an unfair advantage in the game, and that's how you can keep winning. Not only are they expensive, you don't know which character you are getting this item for. It's completely random. That's the main issue I have with the item situation. I mean, I'm happy to buy things, but then at the same time, what I'm not happy about is randomly getting the item that I paid for, that I really wanted, for a character that I don't even play the game with anymore. So, like, it's so annoying that I'm spending money to get an item, but I can't pick the character that that item can be used with. It's a complete random selection, and I hate stuff like that. I much rather pay $2, $3, $4, $5 extra and get an item that I know that I'm buying for Duke, or for Bruce, or for Milo. I don't want it to go to the stupid penguin that I hate playing with. So 2 reasons I've stopped playing Zooba is 1, hard to keep up with the characters because they keep coming out with new ones, and 2, their on-demand sales are terrible because there's still this element of surprise, and a surprise that you don't want, an unpleasant surprise. Now, reason number 3 is they don't let you try the new characters. For example, I have every single character except these 3 new ones because I haven't been playing for months now. So they have Ursula, Joy, and Phil or whatever, but I want to maybe try a character to see if I want to buy one. But I can't really try any of these characters, right? I have to go to the store and buy them, or, you know, there's like complete cold turkey trust that I might like this character. And look at the pricing again of the character. Back to reason number 1, these characters are expensive. This character right now is coming with a skin which is $70 for me. Now the pricing for Zooba is also adaptive, so if you spend more money on Zooba, the prices are going to be higher for you, which also seems so unfair. The people who are spending more money on your app, on your game, you should give them better deals so they keep spending money. But instead, it's like the more money you spend, the more expensive things get. And I tested this out with 2 separate accounts on Zooba, and on the same item, that was Romeo. I could buy Romeo for $10 on my brand new account, but on my old account that I had already spent like hundreds of dollars on, I couldn't buy Romeo for less than like $70, $80. So it's terrible that 1, they do that, but 2, more importantly, you can't really try the character before you even buy it. People will be more likely to buy a character if they try it and like it. So not only should they price the characters better, they should allow us to try the characters, and a lot of games already do that. So the game that I'm playing right now, Shadow Fight 4 Arena, I love that game. I'll make some more videos on it. You've seen me post a lot of videos on the channel with Shadow Fight. That game, you get a chance to randomly try characters that you don't have, which is super cool because then it makes you want to buy a new character, and I think that's what Zooba should do too, but they don't do that. You don't get to try new characters. So that's reason number 3. Even what's that game, Teeth 3 Arena, they allow you to try characters also. I think they're the best game that does it the way they do it. They literally, for free, let you play a game with one of their newer characters. Reason number 4 why I stopped playing Zooba is the character buffs and debuffs. Now, Zooba has a reputation. Not only reputation, it's a reality for me, from my experience. A lot of times, the characters are really, really good in the beginning. They seem like they're buffed up. And then once you buy them and you've played a lot with them, then slowly the character starts to not be as good. This might sound like a conspiracy theory or not, like, I don't know. I don't obviously have any proof for it because I don't have like the numbers and stuff behind it, but a lot of people complain about this very thing on all of the Zooba forums that they have. For example, their Facebook page full of these complaints about like characters getting buffed and debuffed. Sometimes it feels like it's happening behind the scenes, like they're doing it secretly, and at other times Zooba actually tells you that they're buffing up a character or debuffing a character. They did this with Ravi. They made his special a better move. They also did this with Donna. They also did this with Frank. I mean, you know, this is something that they do. So oftentimes, after you have paid for a character, it doesn't perform the same way anymore. Now, in the case of Frankie and Donna and Ravi, the character actually got better because they buffed him up. But in the case of, for example, Jade, that's a big one. Jade got terrible, like debuffed. Like, Jade was no longer a strong character. In the beginning, I was so excited to buy it, to get it, to unlock the different skins for it, to play with it. But then Jade all of a sudden was no longer able to get the kills the way I was getting. I was dominating with Jade for a little bit in the beginning. But then all of a sudden, Jade stopped being good. And I'm like, yeah, it's a little bit of skill, sure. I can blame it on myself that I'm not that good with Jade, but really, I was winning just a little while ago with Jade, and all of a sudden something happened, and Jade is no longer as good anymore, and I'm just losing all the time. So clearly something else is happening. It didn't just happen with Jade, it happened with other things too. So that's my big issue with Zooba also that was frustrating, and why I stopped playing the game is because the buffs and the debuffs keep on regularly changing, and your character doesn't stay the same the way you bought it. And I think it should. Now, the reason number 5 is because of the glitches. Zooba has lots of glitches. It's like the game is always breaking. There's always something going on, right? So I'll give you some examples here, and again, the forums are full of these examples also. There's all kinds of stuff that's going on. Oh, I'm gonna lose this battle. I lost. But there's all kinds of glitches. Paolo, the zebra, he was broken for a little bit. His little kick, rear leg kick, was not working. It wasn't stunning people like it's supposed to. So that was terrible. And then the most infamous one, for me, this was the worst one because I like Duke. I like playing with Duke a lot. Duke's roar wasn't working. And for a long time, this was not fixed. And like, people were screaming and yelling and crying about it, and people stopped playing with Duke for a long time. I don't think anybody plays with Duke anymore. Probably because of that, partially. But I certainly stopped playing with Duke. Duke's roar would stop stunning people. Nothing would happen. You would make a roar and become completely vulnerable because the people you're trying to stun are now inside your roar radius and they're attacking you. But the point being that these characters break often, and then this very annoying. Reason number 6, and this is another one so many people complain about, and this is terrible player matching. You're probably noticing in my game right now, what was it, like a level 14, 15 that I just killed? But matchmaking is infamously poor on Zooba. A lot of people have been complaining about it. Now, I haven't played the game in like the last 4, 5, maybe 6 months. I don't even remember the last time I played it before today's video. But this was a common complaint that I saw in the Zooba Facebook page, for example. Everybody was always talking about, oh my god, I'm paired with these level 20s and level 18s, and there's no way I could win. This game is biased towards paying players and blah blah blah, which it is, which is a different reason. But yes, the matchmaking is not great. I often end up with high level players if I don't have a lot of trophies. I end up with smaller players, and it's easy to win. This game clearly gives you an advantage if you're a bigger player. Obviously, that's why there's a ranking system. You would think that you're paired with people around your level, a similar level. I think they should go up 2 and down 2. That's it. So like if I'm playing with a level 17 right now, they should put me in a lobby with levels 15s, 16s, 18s, and even 19s. Fine. That's not how it really goes. It is quite. Look at that. That's a level 14. You're 3. Oh my gosh. Okay, we could do it like that then, my man. You want to do it like that? We could do it like that. Oh my goodness. But anyway, so you have... Oh, we got 2 rhinos? How is this possible? One is done. Okay, you stay over there while I get this. Okay, so this is a level 8. Like, what am I supposed to do? I didn't ask for a level 8, but I'm ended up with level 8, right? Like, that's not me. I win easily, obviously. I'm like twice the level of this character that I was paired up with. I didn't choose it, but that's how it happened. And I do have an extensive amount of, I think, decent amount of trophies with Duke, so I should have been placed with similarly leveled players, but I wasn't. Now, reason number 7 is that some characters are just way too similar to other characters. You want to feel fresh. You want to feel new with a character. You want to feel like, all right, you paid for something. You got something unique. You got something interesting. Most of the time, that's not what happens. Now, rarely, recently, actually, I think they have been doing that. For example, I have Finn right now, right? And Finn is a favorite character of a lot of people because it's fun and it's unique. It has low health, but it's got this cool chomp, and you could, you know, do the chomp, and you could do the big bite, and it's super cool. It's got something unique going on for itself, right? So I died, so I'm starting a new game. But yeah, so the Finn bite is awesome. It's a lot of fun. Finn, it was once upon a time, and Earl is a good example too. Actually, I just got beat up by Earl, but Finn is a good example of that, and so is Earl. And Finn has his own special move. The chomp is super cool. It's very unique. But then guess who else gets the chomp? Obviously, Donna gets the chomp too. So they recycle these moves, and weapons with everything else. And the same thing happened with Wanda. Wanda, when she first came out, had this cool weapon, which was what they call the Spartan spears, right? Where the spears fall down in a triangle pattern. But not even like a month later, they came out with a new character. I think was it Callie or someone? They had the same exact weapon, the Spartan spears or whatever. So like, you had this whole thing with a new character. You had people excited about this new character because they have a new weapon, something different, something new in Zooba. Because a lot of times it feels stale, but then you start giving the same thing to other characters, so now they're not special anymore. So that sort of thing to me is kind of boring, and it got me not, you know, staying interested in the game as much as I used to be. Like Milo and Ravi are very similar characters. Yes, they're different, but they're also very similar. Now, Ravi's spear throw that drops from the sky and like does massive damage is very similar to, what's that? Not Susie. Ruby's spear. So again, all these characters have the same exact weapon. They're just like tweaked up just a little bit here, this way, or a little bit that way. The range is a little bit off, or the damage is slightly more or less, but it's essentially the same, and that makes the game more boring. And that's one of the reasons that's turned me off with the game as well. Uh-oh, died again. Yes, let me get this. I'm glad you did that, my man. Ooh, didn't like that, did you? Gone. So now let's talk about some of the other things that also have been getting me tired and sick of this game, and why I stopped playing, and that is the daily reward system. Now this is reason number 8. The daily rewards in this game are so cheap, like so low, so little, that they make such a little difference in allowing you to actually grow without having to spend a ton of money. Now again, I'm not against spending money. Look at the number of characters I have, and look at their levels. Clearly I have spent money. I'm not against spending money. If it's bringing me entertainment, it allows me to have a good time, I'm paying the price for it. No problem, okay? If you can afford it and it's bringing you joy, do it. That's fine. But here, if you are going to give us something, you could definitely improve the experience. Instead of giving me 10 stupid tickets, give me 50, give me 30. You know what I mean? They give us so little. Look at these rewards that I'm getting. 10 coins. 10 coins? You know, it costs millions to upgrade a character. You're giving me 10 coins at a time? Look at all these coins that I've got. I've gotten 5 gems, 20 coins, 10 coins, 60 coins. Oh my gosh, 60 coins. Then 10 coins. But unless you pay massive amounts of money, this is all you're getting. And look what I get for my tokens. Now, these crowns is obviously what you need to upgrade a character from one tier to the next, level to level. And you get 20, 40, 60 for meeting these objectives. Alright, that's not okay. I think they should give us more. And all these bronze crates, they give you such little stuff. Like, it is really, really embarrassing. So I just don't think they give you enough for the effort that you have to put in to actually upgrade your characters. There's a lot more you need, but they don't give you enough. Rewards in this game are low and cheap, and you just don't feel like you earned something. You don't feel like you got something. Now, once in a while, this is a big caveat, once in a while, in a cheap crate, you get something special. Yes, you do, especially early on in the game. For example, in a gold crate, I got this last character I got, one of the newer ones, the character in the wheelchair. What's the character's name? See, I'm forgetting all my Zooba characters. Paco. Paco I got in a gold crate. I didn't buy Paco. So, once in a while, randomly, you would get something special. Okay, no doubt. But it's so rare. And I'm not saying they should give us every new character in every gold crate, but like, gold crate is giving you 1,000, less than 2,000 gold coins, 44 tokens. Now, mind you, 44 tokens is what I just got when I did the events, right? So, in a gold crate, you would hope you'd get something more than the daily awards, or rewards, I'm sorry. So, for the daily rewards, I can get like 100 tokens, alright? Or maybe 40 tokens once in a while. But in a gold crate, at least make double that. Give me 120 tokens for a gold crate. But nope, you can only unlock, obviously, one crate at a time if you don't have the premium pass, and then you gotta wait 3 hours. Make them shorter. Like, why are we, going so hard with trying to limit the rewards? It's the rewards that make people want to play a game. You feel rewarded. You're like, oh, I'm getting something out of this. I'm feeling good. Let's keep playing. But nope, here it's like a total grind. It's crazy. They don't make it easy at all, and I think they should. More people would play, more people would buy if things were more rewarding. If for the stuff that you paid, there was a generous amount included, right? But there's just not. It's not. It's stingy, and I don't like it. Reason number 9, now let's talk about the Battle Pass. Battle Pass is another big reason why I stopped playing this game, because I would like to have the Battle Pass. I was spending enough money in the game frequently where the Battle Pass could be worth it for me. But when I look at the Battle Pass, look at these rewards. So lame. You start with a new skin, but a new regular common skin. Now, if you have a lot of the common skins now, that's happened to me many times. This black hat, instead of giving you another skin because they don't have any more that qualify, they would give you 600 coins instead. That is so frustrating. Like, you're looking forward to a skin, the skin kind of differentiates the characters. Oh, we don't have a skin that qualifies for this reward. Like, there's certain skins they're not going to give you. Even though you don't have it unlocked, they're not going to give you certain skins because this doesn't qualify as part of the premium pass. That is so annoying, right? So that's frustrating. And look at the difference between the coinage, right? The coinage, as you can see, for tier 3, 20 coins here. For tier 2, 60 coins. Again, 60 coins, like, this should be 1,000 coins. If I'm buying the premium pass, give me a generous amount of things. Make it worth it for me. This game has the worst battle pass that is the least worth its price. You know why? Because if I go to Active and Battle Pass, here's the pricing. For me, now I don't know if other people have different pricing because Zooba likes to play around with pricing depending on who's spending more and who's spending less. So I can't tell for sure, but here's my pricing: $9.99 a week, $10 a week. Most games give you $10 a month at most. T3 Arena is great. It's got a nice, cheap, and a decently priced package. But you're spending $10 a week. You're telling me I'm spending $40 a month, and all I'm getting is 60 coins, 5 gems at tier 6. These are the same 5 gems I got at tier 2 with no battle pass. So look at this, they're only giving you gold crates. A gold crate is like $1.50 if you do the math, right? So sometimes they give you like an emerald crate. The emerald crate is not that great. 15 tokens to upgrade 1 gold item. Oh my gosh, a gold item. Like finally at tier 30 you get a black crate. Now this is a worthy kind of thing. In a battle pass that I'm paying $10 a week for, I should get like at tier 10, tier 20, and tier 30 I should get black crates. Why not? Like, you want people to have the battle pass, they're paying you $10 every week, and probably they're gonna buy other things if they felt like it was worth spending the money in this game. But it's definitely not. This is the least worthy battle pass in any game I have ever played. Call of Duty Mobile is better, T3 Arena is better, Shadow Fight 4 is better. They're gonna give you this skin at the very end, right? What's the skin that you get after like tier 40? Hours and hours of playtime, you eventually get this skin, and then this unicorn looking skin they're gonna put up for $40 later. It's crazy to me how much they're asking for the battle pass and how little they're giving you in return. So that was reason number 9 why I stopped playing Zooba. And finally, the last reason, it kind of sums everything up together if you think about it. You look at the store, this game is pay to win. And as I've said before, I've showed you my catalog of characters. I got them all. Everything is over level 16. I think 14 is the smallest character I have. So I'm spending money. I have spent money in this game. Lots of money. That's a separate video. I'm not gonna tell you or disclose that information right now. But pay to win though means that you could buy things that gives you unfair advantage. And these days, and these are the culprits right here. For $95, they're selling you 1 pheromone and 1 of these band-aid things that heals you or something. And pheromone basically stuns your opponents, and you could like get an unfair advantage of a couple seconds on them, and you could like kill them immediately while they were just stunned or something like that. So unfair advantages you could literally buy in this game. I don't know many other games that do it this blatantly. Yes, they're pay-to-win games everywhere, but in this particular game it is really bad and obvious. Like there's new items coming out all the time. There's like these happy treats. My favorite one that I bought is the self defib, and you saw that in action in the video that I was playing. Like this item right here, I love this item, the self defib. It gives me such a big advantage over people because you die and then almost half your health comes back and you revive yourself. Super awesome. You get 2 lives. I mean, that is a massive advantage to anyone who's gonna die one time and it's gonna be over for them. Meanwhile, you're waking up a second time. So like, there are so many of these things that they keep on coming with. They got the rockets, they got the binoculars, they got all kinds of these items that keep coming up, and you could buy them and you could pay to win. This game is 15% skill, because there's a little bit of skill. You have to have knowledge, you have to know when to press what, you have to know how to block your way and stuff like that, and which characters have what, so how to attack them better. So yeah, I'll give you that this game is 15% skill, and I think that's generous, but 85% this game is pay to win. Alright, if you have a lot of skill, you could maybe get your character up to like level 11 or something like that. That's cool. Good for you. You grinded real hard and you you got yourself up there. But after that, you need money to get forward. But if you have 0 skill and you have a lot of money that you can spend on this game, then you could easily keep winning games. Especially if you get yourself these items unlocked and you could just get self-defib and happy treats and this and that, and you never die and you got pheromone and all that. People complain about that all the time in all their forums, and it is legit. It is a legitimate complaint. This pay to win is hardcore. Like, there's no other game like that. So those are my 10 reasons why I've stopped playing Zooba. I know a lot of people on the channel want to see Zooba videos. I am not going to say that I'm never going to play Zooba again. I've spent a lot of money in the game. I enjoy the game still. I think it's fun. But these were the reasons why I stopped playing as often as I did, because I found other games that were more worth it for me in terms of the time and money that I'm spending. Those games just give me a bigger and better reward in return than Zooba did. So that's why I've turned away from this game and turned to some of the other games like Shadow Fight 4. Again, my top 10 reasons: characters come out too often, less on-demand sales, meaning you can't really just buy something for a particular character. You have to buy a random draw kind of thing, which is very frustrating. Number 3, you can't try characters before buying. Number 4, characters get buffs and debuffs regularly in this game. Number 5, glitches are common. Characters break all the time. Number 6, terrible player matching. Number 7, some characters are just too similar to the others. You buy a new character, but they have the same weapon, same style of play as the other character. Number 8, daily rewards are pretty low and not that great. They don't make you want to play more and more. You just have to grind real hard. Number 9, the battle pass rewards are even worse. They suck. For $10 a week, you get very little in return. And lastly, it's a pay-to-win game. Let me know if I missed any. I'm not quitting on Zooba. I'll play once in a while. I'll put some videos up, some shorts up once in a while. But most of the time, I'm spending now on games that give me a bigger reward and more joy in return and more for my money. Let me know in the comments below what you think. And until next time, peace.